The best relationships that I've ever had from the get-go have never ever started with playing games. Good morning everyone, I'm Trey with the First Date Fix, and today we're going to be talking about game playing and dating, because unfortunately, no matter how old someone is, no matter how mature they are, no matter what stage of life they're in, everyone likes to play dating games. But it doesn't solve anything, it doesn't really help anything. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, the chase is fun, that's part of the excitement of dating. There is a difference between liking the chase and playing games, and I'm going to break it down today. So why do people play games? Well, some people like their ego stroked, some people are in a bad relationship and need more attention, and some people's friends just gas them up with terrible information as to how they should handle a certain situation when it comes to dating. That's why I always say to people, look, when it comes to dating, for the most part, if your friends have known you for years, be careful of the kind of advice that they're giving you, because they are extremely biased to you, which isn't always a bad thing, but sometimes when it comes to dating, it might be. So let's start with some of the games that people play. Number one, the number exchange. If you both exchange numbers, you might be thinking, well, if I text them first, they're gonna think I'm too interested. Oh no! Someone that you're interested in thinks that you're interested. Oh, what a Greek tragedy. What are you gonna do? It's a stupid game, avoid it. It's completely null, okay? If you're both interested, who cares who texts first? Really, is that the kind of game that we're playing? Is that going to matter 30 years from now when you have lovely kids going off to college and you have your second beach home? No, it's not going to matter. Get over it. Number two, text cadence. I've literally dated people where I was busy at work, they text me an hour ago, then I'm like, oh yeah, I got to text her back. I text her an hour later, and then she texts me by the minute an hour later. So I thought to myself, interesting. Same thing happens. I text her half an hour later, she texts me half an hour later. And I'm like, oh my goodness, she is totally just following the way I'm texting. That in itself is game playing. Just text when you have time. Who cares how eager you seem, okay? I think it's so attractive when I text someone and then they just text me immediately, because they're not playing games. I know you're all at your phones 24/7, so why try and pretend like you're not, as if we don't know? Number three, the silent treatment. You know, I'm so mad and frustrated at you, but I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just going to be silent. I mean, come on, man. I remember doing that stuff when I was a teenager. The silent treatment is one of the worst passive-aggressive ways you can ever show frustration and anger in a relationship. Try doing the adult thing and communicating about it. The silent treatment is a big no-no and a terrible, terrible game playing tactic. Before, haunting. Now you've heard of ghosting. I'm going to tell you about haunting. What is haunting, you might be asking? Well, haunting is essentially someone you used to date or someone you was in a relationship with. They start liking certain pictures on social media. They start commenting on certain pictures in your social media. Maybe they've reached out to your friends speaking about you. Maybe you see them around at local events. Essentially, they're trying to haunt their way back into your life and remind you that the ghost of your relationship will never be dead, because they're like, you know what? Maybe I did make a mistake, but they're not man or woman enough just to come out and tell you. So they're going to be haunting you. 5, non-committal dates. These people are the worst at playing games, because you could say, yeah, we should go out next week. You know what? Yeah, I have a busy work schedule. Let me get back to you and find out, okay? Tuesday, Wednesday comes. Hey, did you figure out when you would have time to go on that date? Yeah, a couple of things are happening in my personal life right now. I really can't put a date on it. Can you check back with me in a couple of days? All right? These people are playing games with you. They are wasting your time. Avoid that game playing person. Number 6 is something called benching. What benching is when you text them on a regular basis, you call them every now and then, you comment on their Snapchat, you're always very active in regards to your communication, but you never end up seeing that person. Or worse, you make plans and by the time the plan comes to fruition, you can't make it for what reason or whatever. That is called benching. What that is that when you're seeing 2 or 3 different people and you like them, but they're just not quite as good as your top 3 people, and you are benching them unofficially. Avoid those people who play those kind of games. They are the worst. Now, don't get me wrong. You could have people whose parents just passed, parent, what's the odds for 2 of them? You could have someone whose parent just passed away. You could have someone who's going through something very traumatic. So if they cancel on you, don't send them a text saying, "You're benching me, mother." No, do not do that. But benching is a thing, and that's a huge game playing tactic. Another tactic is that person who is always busy. We all have those friends. We all have those people we're dating. Hey, can you meet Tuesday? Oh, no. I have a sporting event I have to do that day. Can you do Thursday? Oh, no. I have an after work event I have to do. Can you do Saturday? Oh, no. I have to be with my family. Can you do Sunday? Oh, no. I have to not make time for you so you think that I'm busy. Right? Like those kind of people who are always busy, that's game playing number 1. And then when you give up, guess what they do? They slide back into your text message. Hey, hon, how's your day? Okay? If someone really wants to see you, if someone truly is interested in pursuing a relationship with you, they'll always make time. It's like the old adage where you say, if Bill Gates told you to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and meet you at the furthest part of your local town in the freezing cold and said, hey, just wear your underwear and I'll give you $1 million, would you do that? Of course you would. It's $1 million. So you should be making time for someone when it comes to dating. Game playing is shit. Ultimately, when you game play, what you're essentially doing is you're ruining your chances, because people aren't stupid. The best relationships that I've ever had from the get-go have never ever started with playing games. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that those of you who are in the process of someone playing games with you can just cut them out of your life, because you are better than that and you mean the world to a lot of people out there. In addition to that, those of you who are playing games can kiss my ass, okay? Stop wasting people's time. Okay, have a lovely day. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.